Is a long soak in a scented bath just an indulgence, or something deeper? In a world driven by productivity and hustle culture, could stepping into a bath be a radical act of rebellion? What if your evening ritual of bubbles and candles is actually connecting you to something that emperors, monks, and healers have known for thousands of years? Today, we're diving into the surprising psychology and ancient wisdom behind our modern obsession with the bath. We've transformed our bathrooms into personal sanctuaries, complete with Himalayan salt scrubs and playlists specifically curated for soaking. The modern bath isn't about hygiene. It's about creating boundaries in a world that wants constant access to us. Think about it. When was the last time you took a bath without your phone? That feeling when you finally sink into warm water isn't luxury. That's your nervous system getting permission to relax. In our hyper-connected world, the bath has become our analog refuge, the one place where you literally cannot multitask effectively. For most of the 20th century, the shower replaced the bath. Speed replaced slowness. The bathroom became a pit stop, not a destination. But something shifted. The bath product industry is now worth over $9 billion annually. Major hotels offer custom bath menus like they're serving dinner. Social media exploded with hashtag bath time content. Here's what's really happening. As our world became increasingly digital and fast-paced, the bath became our escape hatch. We're not just buying products, we're buying back our time, our peace, our right to exist without performing. Walk into any store and you'll find aisles promising to transform your tub into a healing sanctuary. Influencers build careers around bath routines. But this ritualistic approach, it's ancient. The Greeks used scented oils, believing bathing balanced the body's humors. Japanese onsen culture from the 6th century understood that water purifies both body and soul. Romans built elaborate bathhouses that served as social centers and healing temples. Ancient Egyptians used flower baths to connect with the divine. Your $40 lavender bath bomb? It's a direct descendant of herbal ceremonies thousands of years old. Those trending cold plunges? Ancient Roman hydrotherapy. The forest bathing trend? Inspired by Japanese practices. We think we're being innovative, but we're actually remembering. Our bodies remember that water heals. Our souls remember that rest is sacred. Here's the uncomfortable truth. When bath products cost $40 and spa visits cost hundreds, is this self-care or just another luxury for the privileged? But here's what I learned. The most powerful bath I ever took was in a tiny apartment with $3 Epsom salt and a tea light. Because the real luxury isn't the products, it's the permission. Permission to slow down when everything tells you to speed up. Permission to exist without producing. The real privilege isn't expensive oils. It's having time, space, and mental freedom to rest. We need to separate the Instagram performance from the actual practice. Your worth isn't measured by your bathroom's Pinterest worthiness. Sometimes, the most radical thing you can do is absolutely nothing at all. But why does this work? Science shows that warm water triggers your parasympathetic nervous system, your body's rest and digest mode. It lowers cortisol, releases tension, and literally changes your brain chemistry. Ancient cultures intuited what we're now proving in labs. Water doesn't just clean your body, it cleanses your mental state. The Japanese have a term, hadaka no tsukiai, naked communion, the idea that physical vulnerability creates emotional healing. When you're alone with warm water, stripped of your roles and responsibilities, you remember who you are beneath all the doing. That's not self-indulgence, that's self-preservation. So what makes a bath transformative? It's not the products, it's the intention. It's treating that time as sacred, non-negotiable. It's understanding that in a culture celebrating burnout, rest becomes resistance. The ancient Romans understood something we forgot. Bathing isn't just personal care, it's community care. When you take care of yourself, you show up better for everyone else. Your bath ritual doesn't need to be Instagram-worthy. It needs to be authentic. Maybe it's 10 minutes with hot water and silence. Maybe it's an hour with candles and music. The point isn't perfection, it's presence. You don't earn rest through productivity. You deserve it simply by being human. In a world that profits from your exhaustion, taking a bath becomes a radical act of self-respect. I challenge you, run a bath. Not for social media, not because you've earned it, but because your nervous system is begging for a break. Not for hygiene, for healing. If this resonated, subscribe for more explorations of ancient wisdom meeting modern life. Share your own bath ritual in the comments. Let's normalize rest as a necessity, not a luxury. Remember, you are not a machine that needs to constantly produce. You're a human being who deserves warmth, peace, and time to simply exist. Go be radically human.